Damn here, my sister Young, and welcome back to Minecraft. And as you can see, I'm joined by Tim.
Hello.
So we are in. What are we in? Is it Above and Beyond?
Above and Beyond.
Which is
To infinity and create.
Yeah, which is a create. Is it a create challenge mod? This one?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's specifically labeled as a challenge mod per se, but I mean, it is a challenge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You made up quite a lot of old buttons, didn't you?
I use some of them too.
Yeah.
So, well, because you need eight buttons and one of the like andesite whatevers to make the cogwheels, the small cogwheels.
Okay.
And then we're gonna need like a lot of cogwheels because we need to make for a lot of the things early on that we're gonna want to make. We need to make the andesite machines.
Yeah.
And the andesite machine needs a kinetic mechanism, and it needs 8 of them. And each kinetic mechanism requires one cogwheel, one log, one andesite alloy, and a stone saw, or well, any saw.
Yeah.
And to make that, so we're going to be making a lot of this.
Okay.
But the main thing right now is we're going to need more iron.
Yeah. So, I will end up joining you as well, down the mine. This
I should hope so, because because I also figured because it was that one area that I ended up kind of avoiding.
Yeah.
Because there were just because of mobs and stuff. I'd like to get into that area because there's probably gonna be a lot of exposed stuff there, but we're gonna need
better stuff.
Well, we're gonna need some armor
Yeah.
to be able to deal with the mobs.
So
if we can get enough iron, I think what we should probably do is our first kind of investment of iron is probably going to go towards armor,
yeah,
and weapons,
so.
and then predominantly we're going to be using stone picks, but we're going to need the iron picks for mining up certain things that the stone pick just can't mine up.
Yeah.
So, and then outside of that, we are going to need an awful lot of andesite blocks. So, there's just going to be a lot of mining of andesite.
So the reason why you guys didn't really, you guys didn't see the first sort of us setting up is because we spent a good 20 minutes, half an hour in that village originally. We must have done. We spent a good chunk of time in a village.
Which I still find hilarious, because it was like, it was like, okay, so the first night we just kind of like kicked a villager out of his bed and slept in his bed.
Yeah.
The second night, same thing, and then on the third day, we just stole the bed and left.
Yeah.
And I was just imagining that from like the perspective of like villagers, from like a storytelling standpoint, where villagers seem to have this like wonderful life until like a player shows up, and then players like come in, ransack their village, and like take all their stuff. Depending on mods, might even take some villagers, and then just leaves. It's like, like we basically are the what was I trying to say? The dragon attacking the village.
Yeah.
Like. It's like we are not the good guys here. Oh yeah, so what the hell is it called? That the game I was just gonna talk about. Is it? Shit. No, it's not. I want to say Tinkertown, but it's not. It's not Tinkertown. No, it's not Tinkertown. What was the
Fuck.
what was that? Factory Town. That's what I'm thinking of. So Factory Town just came out of EA. They did their 1.0 release.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, shit, I missed that one.
And it's currently on sale for like half off. So I ended up grabbing a copy of it because the ratings are good on it,
Yeah,
and
guess
it looks
what?
like a game I enjoy. What?
I've had Factory Town for ages.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I've had it since like whenever, but I haven't played it since 2019 because I was letting it. I did give it a good, give it a good look, but then I didn't go back to it because I wanted to let it. I might be having to jump back into that one then.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because I've never played it, so obviously I have zero clue what might have changed between then and now. But I would assume over the last couple of years, I would think that it has hopefully matured quite a bit.
There's one game I actually do want to. Oh, I need to. Oh God, what is it? It's new, but it's just coming to early access. Settlers. So it's like a settlers call. It's supposed to be a bit like Banished, but
I think I might know which one you're talking about, but I forget what the name of it is.
okay. So
Yeah, it wasn't like it's like settlement something or something settlement.
yeah, sulfur ore, nitre ore, cinnabar, which we can't get yet because we're in a
settlement
storm.
survival.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at, but to be honest with you, it was the survival part that kind of put me off.
It's a bit, yeah, but I've seen, like I said, I've seen gameplay of it, and it looks very much like
It does look pretty similar. The art style is
Banished.
different, but it does look very pretty.
I do
It's
have
got it's got somewhat of a low poly art style, but not overdone.
yeah. I do eventually want to get going medieval, definitely.
Right.
Just if it is like RimWorld, it'll be right up my street.
Yeah. I fell.
I didn't bring any didn't bring any cobblestone with me either. Bugger.
Yeah, I always bring some cobblestone with me.
I have to go and grab some. I've got a piece of crushed iron. One piece.
Where'd you find that?
Back up in the, you know that little granite bit that you'd been sort of was dug out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was up there.
Oh, good spot. Good spot. I think I might just because we need iron. I think what I might do is kind of go a little bit further up. Because I mean, iron is kind of anywhere, but I do think it. Yeah, Y level 1 to 64. But I do think it's
So what?
tends to be a slightly better chance mid level than all the way down. Just gotta be careful of this.
We've got two types of cobblestone, haven't we? Because we've got andesite cobblestone as well.
Yeah, don't touch the andesite.
I'm not touching the andesite.
Yeah, just regular cobblestone.
Yeah, I've got regular cobblestone.
Yeah. If you touch the andesite stuff, I'm gonna have to hurt you. Yeah, you're gonna get a pickaxe to the face.
It couldn't be worse than getting shot in raft. Not by
What
me.
happened?
David, with his arrows. When we were fighting a rats, weren't we, on the last part, and
Oh yeah.
he accidentally shot you. Why does it automatically?
Holy shit.
What?
Oh, it's like a zombie parade down here. I was just checking out the that area that I had blocked off, and it looked relatively clear. And then I came down here, and like all the zombies in the world just came pouring out of the darkness here.
If.
So, because there's a whole bunch of iron here that
Why?
I want to get. If I can get at least a little bit of it here, I can at least
Why does
maybe
it
get enough for some armor to further explore.
automatically chuck like the granite and everything into cobble?
I don't know. That's just the way the mod's set up.
Hmm. Might start sort of strip mining up here and see what I can get. Didn't bring enough torches. This echo is really weird for me.
Oh?
Yeah, not used. I'm not used to it.
You seem to be having some issues with it.
No, I'm just not used to it. I like it, but I'm not used to it.
Right.
Just, yeah, it just sounds. Yeah, I really don't think this area is gonna. Because this is mid-level. This is like 41.
Yeah, that's fine. For iron.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean 1 to 64 is anywhere for iron.
So one thing I've noticed, like on Delivery Inc. as well, I actually dug down to bedrock in my mine, but there's a lot of dirt. There's a lot of dirt down there, which is really weird. I've never encountered that before.
Yeah, but that's the thing with the mod packs. I mean, they got various different mods that affect world gen in various different ways.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got I've got another couple of stone. God, even clicking the menu it creates a little bit of an echo. That's weird. I haven't got. How much coal did you pick up?
Over a stack.
Okay.
So what do? Do I grind? I already forgot how this works. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, I gotta grind all this first.
You back up the top?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise. I should really come up and try and get just take some food with me. I haven't got any food. Why am I making such rookie mistakes?
I don't know, man.
I mean, the stuff outside I can use if I need to.
Yeah, it's also shame we don't seem to have any sort of like sleeping bags or anything either. There are backpacks.
Yeah.
Which we'll invest in at some point, but even those are just like a pain the way they're friggin' set up. Okay, so we'll wash that.
Oh, you're doing it this way, are you, game? Yeah, you're not doing it the other way. Okay. You're doing it the way where if I kick it out, and then I get the wheat and then got to plant again. Okay.
Yay, 8 whole ingots
It's weird.
of iron.
You get more... The way this mod is set up, you seem to sometimes get more seeds than you do items. Okay, get them done.
Alright, back into the mine. Yeah, also, I mean, you're going to want to set up, like when you go down digging, you're probably going to want to take like three stone picks with you or more.
Well, I've got one I'm using, then I've got 2 extra. I've got 2 spare with me.
Yeah, that's good.
I usually do go...
Yeah, I've gotten in the habit of just having like the one I'm using plus 3.
Yeah, I usually do that myself. Okay. I just need to do try and do myself some more torches. Okay, you can go in there, you can go in there, you can go in there.
Yeah, am I hoarding all the coal?
I have no idea if you've still got it or you haven't got it.
I mean, I got stuff I mined up still on me, but
Okay.
let me,
I'll put...
where do we want to put the coal? For now, I'm going to put the coal in the same chest with the other stuff, the iron and
Okay.
gems and whatnot. Let's see. And I'm going to steal one of those. Well, 3 of those. And
What
some of
I
that. I'm going to make myself an iron pick so I can start mining up some of that stuff at the bottom there.
Yeah, fair enough.
And,
Oh, by the way, there's a piece of cobblestone on the stairs. Because I accidentally took a piece of stone out. There's zinc under that as well. There is zinc ore under there. Okay.
yeah, I'm going to start grabbing some of this zinc too. So, because yeah, we're going to need the zinc and copper for brass. Yeah, brass is gonna be a whole fun thing. Like I said, I'm glad I've done this. I spent some time in the single player, so I have an inkling of what we're up against here.
Yeah.
So, because it is
Gonna
the
be
whole thing.
gonna be interesting.
That's a word for it.
Please don't tell me it's something. Hopefully it's not frustrating. You found diamond?
Yes, as the achievement would indicate. Yep.
What the hell? That was quick.
Oh. That's what I like to hear, especially from the ladies.
It begins, and this is even without David.
How do I mine? Wait, how do I mine this stuff? Can I not even mine this with?
What, randomonium?
No, I got that stuff, and I know that I can mine that up. There's this Stella Arcanum, which I haven't come across in my single player either. That's kind of in my way down here, and from Forbidden and Arcanus.
Yeah, maybe.
And I'm trying to mine it up with a iron pickaxe. It doesn't seem like anything's happening, so that's unexpected.
Yeah, maybe that's a
I
higher...
figured I'd be able to do that.
Yeah, maybe it's a higher level.
Yeah, maybe it needs like a diamond pick. Man, that was stupid of me. I just did the thing you totally are not supposed to do in Minecraft.
You dug down, did you?
I sure did. I mean, I got away with it, but it was just like,
Oof.
I was like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be doing that. Oh, runestone. Oh, more lead. That's good. Gonna need that. I forget what we need it for now, but I need that. So I know we're gonna need it for, I think, drills, but there's something else that we need lead for. Found some emeralds.
That was quick.
Wow, this stuff was already exposed. I just wasn't able to dig it up because I didn't have enough iron before to make an iron pick.
Oh, fuck me. Them trees are going to be difficult to get rid of now. Why did they get planted so close to each other? Oh, well. Alright, let's go back into the mine.
Not me. I usually space them pretty close together.
Yeah, but it's done that thing where it decided, I'm going to grow it so tall that you're going to have to nerd pull to get rid of me.
Yeah, that's why it's going to be handy once we set up the tree farm.
Yeah, I usually do indoor tree farms.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't
what
do
we're
it.
going to do with that. I mean, I have some like grand vision of like, because the contraptions with Create are like really cool, and I would definitely like to like set some of them up in a fun way that looks nice.
Yeah.
Like the early stage of it is just I have to accept the reality that it is going to look like shit at first because they do not have the resources to be making everything pretty the way I would necessarily prefer to do it.
Well, it'd be the same when it comes to what I've done with our building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
par for the course.
yeah, I always start off with the with a not so good design, and then you did that to yourself.
Well, we are our own worst enemies, you know.
Yeah, which sucks because we've played in Minecraft long enough between each of us, but yet slight rookie mistakes keep cropping up.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Like the slight rookie.
It's like I don't know how many freaking like thousands of hours at this point I've sunk into Minecraft. I mean, it's so ridiculous because like Minecraft, out of like all the games I've played, I go back to like again and again, and it's like for me, it's like if I complete a game, it's just a big
done.
deal because I get, you know, just so like I don't like doing things over. And there's been a couple of other games that have had like mods or whatever that has definitely extended playtime for me, but not nearly to the extent of Minecraft. And it's just hilarious because there's so often I've done literally the same thing more than once in Minecraft. You know, like it's a little bit different, but it's enough to where it's like I'm basically doing the same thing again.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I just there's just something different about Minecraft than other experiences.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said to Splitsy and Carpack. I said honestly, I can't go. Like I said to you, I can't go back playing vanilla.
Yeah.
No offense to vanilla, you know, not being offensive to vanilla and what it was created, but now.
No, and it's like right because for both of us, it's like the only reason why we can't go back and the reason why we got into modded was because of vanilla Minecraft.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, you know.
And being chucked in at the deep end with modded Minecraft. But I've done well.
Yeah, I think yeah. I mean, because yeah, I mean, it was Enigmatica was really the first.
Was my first Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, technically, like, I think the very first that I brought you into very briefly was Omnifactory.
Yes, you did.
I think I did bring you into that briefly, and then it was like, this is not a good idea.
Yeah.
And not because of you. It's just because Omnifactory is just a beast. It's and it's not even really a good representation of what modded Minecraft is necessarily about. Just because it's more of just like a challenge pack for those people that have already played a shit ton of modded Minecraft. So it's even more unfair.
Yeah. I mean,
But the kitchen sink pack, I think, was a good way to go with, doing Enigmatica, because I mean, we weren't restricted in terms of any specific direction we wanted to go in. We just need to get the resources for stuff, but it's like recipes were normal. Nothing was completely out of control. Just able to, have fun with the new mechanics and mods.
Oh, we did.
Yep. And I again did things that I've done like a bunch of times before, like even when we were playing that, I was like, oh yeah, like I'm doing this the way I've done blah 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 before, and it's like, but I don't know, it's just funny. So often I don't mind with Minecraft. I think part of it is just because there's like that kind of creative aspect to it that even though like I'm doing it like the same, it feels different, because it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm doing this technically the same, but it's like now like, oh, okay, well, I'll do something different with chisel and design it a little bit differently so it looks different, even though functionally it's like the same thing I've done a bunch of times.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I still have Omnifactory installed. I still have I managed to get my save across and it work. The only one that actually caused me a little bit of issue when I brought across from multi-MC thing was Delivery Inc. Actually, no, it wasn't Delivery Inc. that caused me the issue. It was that other one. Or
yeah, that one.
the automation one. That was the only one that caused me a little bit of an issue, actually. But other than that, yeah, I've not had a lot of issues. I mean, I do get a bit. I do get an error when I'm starting Delivery Inc., but it's not an error where it's causing the game to crash. It's just something's not right somewhere, but it doesn't stop the game from being playable.
Yeah.
So I just roll with it.
Fair enough. Alright, so let's just...
I mean, I'm not very... I need to go and get some cobblestone. I'm not very, not back up on where I previously was with Delivery Inc. when I decided to change my mind. But let's just hit the 40. But it's getting there. Like I say, I've got my like private fishing. Well, not private, but I've got my fishing pier for fishing, and I have my bee farm building ready. I've got to get the bees.
Yeah, because you can capture you can make bees, or you can capture bees in jars.
Yeah, in the bee jars.
Now if you're looking for specific ones, the jars are really handy. There's also the bee box, which will hold, I think, up to 10 bees.
Yeah.
The only problem is that the jars you can put directly into that apiary. So when you open up the apiary control, you can put the jar in, say import, and you can import that. However, the bee box, you cannot do that. No. So the only way to get them into the apiary is you literally have to go into the apiary and then just and plop them all in one go. You just open the box and they all come flying out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll put that there. All right, and I also got that, and I'll put that
So, what I want to do here then
right there for reasons.
is I want to
I'll
go.
confuse Chris later.
So it doesn't confuse me, or it's going to confuse me.
Oh, it's going to confuse you.
Fair enough.
So, because at some point I'm going to get the what is that?
You probably will do.
When did that get there?
Most possibly.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll put that away. Let's see, and then
God, they sound even more haunting.
who?
The cave ambient sounds that Minecraft does
Oh yeah.
when you're down in the mine. Because it was sounded deeper.
Well, it's even worse with zombies.
Oh, I heard them before.
Yeah. And echoey zombie. Those are fun. Okay. Back to my mining pit.
God damn it.
Oh yeah.
If I could get this mod and actually get it into Delivery Inc. and see how that sounds. Oh god, my iron farm would sound horrible.
Oh, yeah, with that the villager one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is noisy.
It's doing good on my iron supply though because of it.
Yeah, well, I found the apiary. Once you get the apiary going, you get some iron bees, and you can kind of automate it with the larger centrifuge.
Yeah.
Oof, you are just golden on materials for a bit.
Yeah,
it's great.
I just haven't got any. I haven't found any iron bees. I found redstone bees.
Yeah, from my understanding, the iron bees, I guess, can be somewhat hard to find. I guess because I was watching some playthroughs on Delivery Inc. and they both were struggling to find iron bees, and I guess got shit ass lucky. I've seen like 5 of them flying around.
Christ, I haven't gotten it yet. Like I say,
because I collected 2 of them so I can breed them should I want to. But yeah, I got.
You must have got real lucky.
I guess. But yeah, because I got diamond bees, iron bees. I got like pretty much all the bees, other than some of the, other than like the ender bees.
How far do I want to even go with this? Maybe that. Yeah, well. I can expand on this if I need to. So, if we go to, let's make a decent number.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, let's go. We'll do 64. Yes, I'm just setting up a little bit of a strip mine. This is what I usually do, but this is what Tim taught me when.
That's what I usually do too.
Yeah, that's what you.
But I mean, it depends, because I would like to get into, like I said, I want to get enough iron to get some armor to get into that main cave area. Because the nice thing about doing the cave spelunking is you can be depending on the mod pack, depending on where you're at, can be a little bit more dangerous. But
Yeah, well,
you got more exposed surfaces to look at that may contain resources.
yeah, well, these have got this mod pack has got better caves.
It do, which I do like the caves in this mod pack so far. So because I exploring a cave network on my single player and some interesting things. Yeah, caves are much more interesting to look at.
I believe this one has, if I remember rightly, doesn't this have thermal locomotion in as well? Part of the thermal series. It's something I was reading.
Well, I mean, it's got yeah, it's got the thermal series. Excuse me. So it's got that's pretty much where the kind of crossover happens, where we've got like actual redstone machines at some point, and like the dynamos.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Um,
Oh, that's really annoying. I thought I got lucky there. I found some copper.
oh, that's good. Yeah, dig some of that up.
I found some zinc, which I can't touch. Obviously.
That's fine. So zinc is pretty common, so not too worried about that.
Down to my last stone pick.
Yeah, I've already had to go up once to resupply my picks.
Right, so I went to... Did I go to 64? Yes, I went to 64. Okay, so this will be one there, one there, one there, one there. It's just... It's quite a not bad little bit of copper here, actually.
Oh, the cool thing about the copper too is that the copper that's exposed to air will be green, and as you dig into it and find blocks that don't have any contact with air blocks, are like brownish.
These were already browned.
So, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. I forget. Anyway, they deal with the copper oxidation.
Oh, lovely.
So it's kind of cool.
Out of that, I got 22. 22 crushed copper.
Oh.
So. Oh ho! Lovely.
Find some iron.
I got lucky there, didn't I? Yep.
Sweet.
Probably not a lot. Maybe about how many pieces? Is that it? 4 pieces, but it's better than nothing.
Yep. 4 iron is better than 0 iron.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I have a habit of filling in where I've mined with cobblestone. No idea why I do that.
Well, I mean, I do that too, just because of. I mean, on my main tunnel, I don't. It's just when I mine out like the sidewalls and stuff, I'll fill them in with cobblestone, just so I don't lose the structure of the branch mine.
Yeah, I do that.
Because otherwise, you can kind of sometimes get lost on where you're at, what you've done.
Yeah, and you could possibly get something spawned within that area because it's not torched up.
Yeah, I mean, you could always just torch it up too, but I just find
I like to keep it neat.
Me too. It just looks nicer.
Nice, more iron.
I got 25 pieces of crushed iron on this run so far.
Oh. Holy shit.
No.
Did I get lucky? Yeah, that's it. 22 so far.
Sweet.
And lucky I got some cobblestone. There we go. Yeah, that's quite a bit there. That's right, isn't it? Yeah.
Just so you know, holding down the mouse button does not harder does not make you mine faster. I have a bad habit of doing that, and it's just like instinctively you just kind of want to hold the button down harder, you know, and you know, it's like, yeah, I really don't need to be going through mice that fast.
No. Okay. I don't have a shovel.
Who does? Oh wait, I do. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure why I have a shovel. I think I exacted some clay at some point.
Sand? No, might have been clay actually, because we do have a couple of clay pieces or blocks or whatever there. Yeah, did we not put it into block? I think I put it into block form.
No.
I think. I have no idea. I did.
No, because I'm gonna need clay balls for
I don't know if it's blocked
yeah,
or it. I don't know if it is blocked or it's in ball form. I've seen clay up there.
Yeah, I know we got some clay because I made some of the made some of that andesite stuff, but we need to make a lot more.
Yeah. I've picked up a fair chunk of andesite cobblestone. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me again. Don't let me pickaxe run out now. Because I found some more iron.
No, I mean, it'll be there when you get back.
Yeah. Got some more coal. Coal come in handy. Can't remember if we can make charcoal. Can we make charcoal?
Yeah, we already made some charcoal.
Oh, we did, didn't we? See, I tend to make the charcoal more than rather than the coal. Well, I do in Delivery Inc. Just because I've already got, like, you know, the botany pots that have got sapling.
Well, I got
sapling.
I got Colby's running, so.
Oh, yeah, I haven't got any.
Yeah.
Haven't got any yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I tend not to go much with the charcoal. It depends on the mod pack. I mean, if coal is hard to come by, you know, I might. But generally speaking, from mining perspective, coal is usually fairly abundant. So.
Oh yeah, I've just always seemed to have. I don't know what it is. I just seem to stick with charcoal.
That's fair. I'm generally just too lazy to make it.
Yeah, but
because I'd just rather mine the coal than sit there and put logs in to get charcoal.
Pickaxe is broken now. Oh well. Right, I'll go back up and create some more. No, I think it's just because obviously I've got that. You know, I've got the botany pots running up there. I've got 2 botany pots for paper. That's all I've got. 2 for paper.
Right.
And 2 botany pots.
We get some creepers outside, by the way, just as a heads up. Should you go outside?
I'm not going outside right now. What are you guys coming up, creeping in here for? We've also got a spider, but that should be...
Did you cover up the roof?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah, you got the roof all covered up. Okay, cool.
Nothing should be I'm hoping that nothing should spawn on that roof because it's flat.
Right. Hi, creeper.
Ooh, that didn't sound good. Do you hear that as well?
Oh, a witch. Yeah, right over there.
Oh, balls.
Alright. Well, they'll despawn eventually.
Okay.
Uh,
Granite
okay, so...
cobblestone. What are we
going that
actually?
way.
What are we actually doing with the andesite cobblestone? Cobblestone. I need cobblestone. What are we actually doing with the hay block?
The hay blocks? Hay bales?
Yeah.
I don't know. Make bread out of it.
Didn't we just gather it to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I could do that and get rid of them out of here if you want me to.
I mean, some of them anyway.
Okay.
I mean, probably all of them, but I don't know. I hate... I'm a bit of a pack rat. I hate getting rid of, like, 100% of stuff. And because we can at least, like, consolidate into one stack anyway. What am I doing?
I don't
Middle of
know.
that.
I brought
got
you
that.
some.
Got more torches.
I brought you some more iron.
Okay, good. Yeah, we got 53 crushed iron ore. Okay. That's cool. Let's see, where's the, Jeeps? Creeper.
Probably gone where you don't want it to be.
Creeper.
Don't you dare trigger creeper.
Yeah, it's glass.
Will it trigger?
No.
Ah, no. Just don't open the door.
Buddy. So, yeah, because he won't even, like, register that, like, I'm even here through glass, even though you could, like, I can see him, but he's just completely unaware that I exist.
Which is good.
Yeah.
I suppose it's good having the amount of bread that we're probably going to have as well, because you start making sandwiches. I can
Can we make sandwiches?
Yeah,
Egg sandwiches.
There's a mod where
Mutton wrap.
Yeah, you can start making the sandwich. You start making. It's one of the mods.
Yeah, Farmer's Delight. Bacon sandwich.
Yeah, it was another mod as well. It's a proper sandwichy mod.
Is there? I mean, I see a lot of Farmer's Delight stuff in here, but
yeah, I can't remember what the hell it was called. I looked through the mod list, but you can't actually look through the mod list.
So, I mean, I only see sandwiches through Farmer's Delight, but at least using the bread directly anyway. Hamburgers, chicken sandwich. I'd go for a chicken sandwich and a hamburger.
We've got chicken, haven't we?
Yeah, but we don't have the other stuff that we need for that.
What do you need?
You need like lettuce and onions or something.
I got cabbage. I have 2 onions.
Alright, well, we're gonna need those for planting anyway.
Yeah, but I got...
Which is good that we have them, because I mean we can start growing them at some point.
I'm already growing them.
Right?
That's where I got the spare onions from. I've got a full thing of onions, a full thing of cabbages. Obviously the tomato bushes, and then the wheat.
Oh yeah. Well, it shows what I know.
I think I was doing that last time while...
Yeah.
Because I puzzled that, because I said, oh yeah, that we don't have to actually grow the tomatoes on the stupid poles anymore.
Yeah, I recall you saying that, yeah.
Yeah. Spider, will you just piss off? You're really annoying me now. Don't know why the spiders get really, really annoying.
I don't know. Just you, I guess.
But the weird thing is, like, as much as... Oh... Do you know what I did something really stupid the other day?
No?
Yeah, I sat there and watched... a playthrough of Kill It with...
Why would you do that?
Because I was curious. Because I thought...
Oh, come on. You know what curiosity does.
Yeah, and it didn't
kills
help.
cats, man.
It didn't help.
I wouldn't imagine.
I was like... Well, I was kind of curious just to see how somebody else would react. And it was exactly how I would react.
Right.
To when they were playing it. It was like, yeah.
Yeah.
You reacted exactly how I would playing that game. Yeah. Where did all the sticks go?
I like, for me, I mean, I don't have issues with spiders. So for me, it was just the fact that, like, it's got some of the, like, mechanics that I know you would like, which is, like, each level's got the, like, different tasks that you got to try and accomplish, like, while you're there. So, like, aside from killing spiders, it's like, you know, like, mow the lawn, destroy the dishes, you know, like, there's other stuff in there that's, like, fun as well. And
it's just the spiders.
but yeah, there's that old spider thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That old chestnut.
But no, I knew exactly how the person felt. It's alright for David. He did, he probably likes spiders. I friggin' don't.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of spiders, but I don't have any, like, issues. Like, I don't want to handle them in real life. You know, like, I don't have, like, I don't particularly care for them. I think that they're, you know, ugly, gangly fucks. But
the weird thing is,
but I don't like. But I have no inherent, like, fear of them from like a visual standpoint in terms of like video games or anything like that.
But the weird thing is, I remember when there's it was years ago. I was in junior school. The local zoo came and did a talk. You know, as they do to the schools. You know.
Yeah.
They brought a bloody tarantula in, and I got...
That's not an uncommon scenario, yeah.
And I got picked to go up. And it's like, do you want to hold it? No. But out of morbid curiosity now, even though I don't like spiders, I would like to see what it would feel like.
Mm-hmm.
To have a tarantula in your hands. As long as obviously I know they're venomous, but I know that they remove the venom.
Yeah.
From fangs and stuff like that.
Yeah, and as long as you don't do anything stupid, I mean, they're they're generally, especially the ones that they're, that they have in that kind of example, are pretty tame, so they're not gonna.
No. I'd like to know what... It's weird, because people are like, well, you're kind of contradicting yourself. You don't like them, but yet you want to hold one. It's my curiosity to that standpoint is, I want to know what it feels like to have hold of one, because tarantulas are actually quite hairy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're fuzzy little bastards.
Okay, so how am I going to... I'll do my usual. Okay. Yeah. And it's just out of curiosity, that's all, with that.
Right.
But then it's like, I know there's people out there that don't like snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it wouldn't bother me to hold one of them either. In,
Yep.
you know, a controlled manner.
Yeah. I mean, I've caught snakes when I was a kid. So like little garden snakes and stuff. You know, my dad's much more into that kind of stuff than I am, and I mean, he's caught, you know, some larger snakes.
Oof.
Yeah, like I held a water snake once, because he had like brought it home or whatever, and but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have a lot of like interest or desire in like holding stuff like that. Like, I mean, in the real world, like, yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, like even the tarantula thing, like, I mean, push comes to shove, maybe, but not really. But it's like if I like see a spider like on the wall or whatever, or, you know, like I don't care. Like I have a gentleman's agreement with the spiders in my house, which is if you know, as long as you don't come onto my desk,
you will live.
right, then we're fine. If you want to pad back and forth on the wall behind my monitor, that's fine. You can do that all you want. I don't care.
But
you know,
you
you come onto this desk,
yeah,
you're dead. I'm sorry. You know, that's just the way the rules work. And you know, and for the most part, they're usually pretty good about it. I did have one that, you know, tried to push the envelope and test me, and well, he's dead now. But
yeah, it's just money spiders. Like I said, money spiders don't bother me. They do not bother me one bit. The little tiny money spiders, as they call them.
yeah, I'm not familiar with that verbiage. Sure, we probably call them something else
You
here.
probably do. The really, really small.
Oh, yeah, okay, those uber like speck spiders.
Yeah, we class them as a money spider.
I don't know what the hell we call them here. I'm
They
not familiar with the term money spider, but I don't know if we might, but I'm not familiar with a term that we use specifically for those.
It's just some old like wives' tales sort of thing, you know. You have a money spider land on you, and you know you're supposed to come into some money, sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. But yeah, that type of spider doesn't bother me. It's when they get a little bit bigger. My granddad, God rest his soul, he had one in his garage called Fred. And Fred was a big fucker.
Yeah.
I used to hate going in that garage. Because, yeah, he was big.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was harmless. Because my granddad got him checked, just in case.
Right.
To be safe, obviously, with having, obviously, the grandkids, and then, like, obviously, stuff like that. No, he was fine. He was just a real big hungry, you know. He just ate a lot. And
yeah, I mean, spiders like that, I mean, are helpful. That's why I don't mind like some of the spiders walking across my wall or whatever. That's why we have an agreement, because they do help with pest control, you know. And yeah, I'm like, that's cool. You know, you want to clean up, that's cool.
But just don't.
But it's like, you know, you have your work area, I have mine, you know.
Yeah. And it was weird because I don't know if he sort of trained the spider or what, but my granddad could put his hand out and then the spider would just literally go and crawl onto his hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. You can bugger off. No.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be a fan of that either. I mean, because, I mean, in the real world, yeah, I have no interest in like handling or touching spiders. Yeah, and the bigger the spider, yeah, I do not like. But I don't have the same connection with like digital media, like watching, um, like like watching videos of spiders, having video games with giant spiders. Like that doesn't connect the same way for me, but I know it does for a lot of people. Like there's just a lot of people that even like the visual imagery of, you know, certain things is just they can't deal with.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is when I get a better rig, I don't want to go back into grounded. I really don't.
You don't want you don't want a nice HD spider coming at you. I mean, I had a spider scare the shit out of me in that, but that was only because, I mean, it could have technically been anything the same size as a spider, but it was just the situation where it was just like I saw him over somewhere, and I was like, okay, well, I'm safe to look inside this thing, and I look inside this thing, I get out of the thing, and I'm like, okay, well, that was fun, I guess I'll head back. And then I turn to my left, and it's like within inches of my face.
Oh, no.
And, you know, it was just more like generic jump scare of like something suddenly being there than specifically spider. But yeah, it's just still, it's like, oh, jeeps. But I don't know. I mean, I get grounded on the list for Beth and I.
Yeah, I'll let.
But I mean, I'm gonna.
I'll let Beth endure with that one.
Yeah. Well, to me, grounded seems a lot like Conan in a way.
Yeah.
Because it's a similar kind of infrastructure of like, you know, trying to survive, building up a base, you know, getting new loot, investigating points of interest. You know, so it's kind of functionally very similar in a way, and so I figured that would probably be a good fit in that regard. And but right now I'm just kind of holding off because I don't know. Like, I mean, they're still developing it.
Yeah.
And rather not kind of get in at this stage. Because one of the last things I heard is they're looking to add more RPG elements into the game, I guess.
Yeah.
So they're going to be adding more kind of like stats with like armor and weapons and stuff, which I'm not against that. You know, I mean, if they get too ridiculous with it, then yeah, I mean, it can be a pain in the ass sometimes. But if you're just dealing with some basic like more kind of like character stat based stuff and reasons to want to use certain items over other items because of their stats or whatever, that's fine. I like that. I'm fine with that.
There's fucking zombies outside. You may not rest now there are monsters nearby. What game? I'm in an enclosed space.
That's fine. I mean, that's a vanilla Minecraft thing.
Nice orange cube.
Oh, you found it, did you?
Yeah. Oh, I've just come back up the top. I need torches. Actually, something. Get off the roof, you son of a bitch. You shouldn't have been able to get up there. Oh, I didn't put the anti-spider. Oh, balls.
Yeah, but they're fine during the day.
Yeah, but we're going into nighttime.
Yeah. Well, I'll just move around and because the mobs will kind of wander around. And what I did last time is I just because I had that happen last time I went up there. You know, monsters too nearby or whatever, and I just
Interesting thing is, there's two skeletons hanging out under a spruce tree. And then there was a creeper talking to them at one point.
Right.
I know why it's not letting me sleep.
So, but yeah, I mean, usually, but sometimes they'll wander around, and if they wander just far enough, and you're standing far enough away from the bed, you can kind of tease it and still get to sleep.
Skeletons are on fire. Skeletons are dead. It's because of that fucking spider on the roof. I will ask you at some point what the hell that cube is, but not right now. Oh no, we're going back into.
No.
Going back into.
I got it from a random block.
Speaking of which,
it's just a chisel decoration block. Is all it is.
I haven't really been doing the quests, which doesn't bother me right now. I'd rather start setting things up before we.
Yeah, well, the quests are more of a guideline than anything else. And most of them don't really give a lot of rewards.
Yeah.
As far as like the actual like kind of like progression, and you're not locked in any way, shape, or form by progression in the game. Progression is literally just for kind of giving you a guideline on stuff. So like because overview, you've got that, but once we do preparations, like once we unlock preparations, that allows us to unlock high aspirations. So actually, there's more here than meets the eye, because when you do high aspirations, that'll unlock chapter 1, which actually gives a new factory guide quest.
Okay.
And that actually gives a whole new tree of stuff to do, which is actually really helpful because it kind of gives you a general gist of what you need to do to kind of get towards a goal. But it doesn't tell you specifically how to do it, as much as these are the things that you're going to want to do.
2 creeper, skeleton, 3 creeper, yeah, starry creeper. I know what I want to do, but it means I'd have to go out there.
Roll the rolls.
Well, there is that. No, it's. See, I wouldn't mind.
Way too much responsibility.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting a fence around the entire bit of land that we're using, but there's no point doing that because it'll be a pain in the ass when it comes to expanding.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you right now, the best thing to do is just throw a bunch of torches outside.
No, there should. The weird thing is, there should be. I really don't want to go outside. Did I not put torches on the outside of the building? I usually put torches on the outside of a building. I know there's torches around the farm area. Is there torches around the farm area? Yeah, there's torches around the farm area.
Right. But, like, there's not torches, like, under, like, the trees and...
Well, no.
You know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So... Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll pick up more of this lead. So if I don't, I'll be unleaded.
So, you were explaining to me earlier you never quite finished your explanation to do with the rubber side of things.
So there's so there's 2 ways of making rubber. There's a passive way and an active way. So the active way is you put water and 4 flowers, mostly any type of flower, into a basin, and then you take that like stamper thing from Create, and have that running, and that'll make what?
It's gonna be Jesus out of me.
Oh, good. And that'll make rubber, and then you gotta smelt it. The other way is there's the arbor or something or other that will passively take resin out of a tree, and then you can put the resin into a stamper. Yeah, and once there's enough resin, it'll stamp it into rubber. But that arbor thing is like really slow. So a very slow, passive way of like making rubber while you're doing other things. So I would like to get that set up at some point, because that would be handy to have, to just kind of passively do it while we're busy doing other things. But let's see, what do we got? So we're doing pretty good here. We got stack and a half of crushed iron ore here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
So
down
so
there.
that's good. Outside, I mean, other than the chaos that's outside right now.
Yeah.
So let's see, we got there's a, oh no, there's because
There's two,
he's
like,
there. Yeah, there's another creeper that's got to be over here somewhere then, because
yeah, there's two creepers. At least.
well,
I wish it'd show the enemies on the bloody map.
that would be nice. Okay, and then
Yeah,
more of this.
there's like
Oh,
two creepers and skeletons and.
all right, so I don't want to blow anything up here, so I'm going to why is there dirt in this corner?
Oh, yeah, that's me. I was just trying to get rid of it.
You're just taking a shit in the corner.
I'm just trying to get rid of it.
Well, just put it in the chest. We'll need dirt for something.
Well, I never used dirt. It's just really weird. It's one thing.
Well,
that
we might for filling or something.
Yeah, true.
All right, so I'm gonna go outside and be a hero, and I'm just gonna try and get these dudes out of us. I'm just running.
I found some.
Yeah, come on.
I found some copper. I was just waiting for the explosion. Did I even hear that down here?
Maybe.
Did I bring any cobblestone with me? Oh, I brought 20 cobblestone with me.
Maybe. Oh. Oh. Okay, I got one. Okay. Oh, skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Okay, I got a kingfisher egg.
Yeah.
Another kingfisher egg. We got a bunch of kingfishers out here, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna put some torches near these
Okay.
trees out here.
Could do with really chopping some down and making some charcoal.
We have a whole bunch of coal.
Do we?
Yeah, we got like a couple stacks of coal in the chest.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Oh, hey, spider. Bye, spider.
Is there a spider up on top of this? It sounded
He came down.
Ah, okay.
So, there was no water spout or anything. He just kind of fell off the side.
I guess that nursery rhyme existed over there then, as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Incy spider.
Yeah, that's. Well, I think that's probably old enough that it probably like originated in Europe back in the day or something. Because that sounds like an old thing, but maybe it's newer than I think. Who knows? Okay, so I got that. Now that it's relatively safe outside, I can look at getting some of this stuff grinded up and get us some gear going here. Okay. Man, this setup sucks. Okay. Goes over here, and chuck that in there. Okay. Now we wait. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is actually perfect, I think. Yeah, it is.
Don't worry, guys.
Is that? Yeah, sweet. So there's you know that little purple thing next to us?
Mm.
It's got ender slime balls.
Yeah.
And what's perfect about that is that we're gonna need slime for kind of gluing some of the parts together for some of the machinery and create.
Mm-hmm.
And the nice thing is we don't need, you literally, it doesn't consume the slime ball. So you kind of only need one. But by grabbing that slime should work, because I know there was another like congealed slime thing near my base on the single player that worked pretty well. And I was able to use that slime in lieu of having to make actual slime balls.
Oh, okay.
which was very handy. Okay, you not
So,
round up yet? So,
Itsy Bitsy Spider, also known as Incy Wincy Spider in Australia and Great Britain, and several other similar sounding names, is a popular nursery rhyme that describes the adventure of a spider as it ascends and descends and reascends the downspout or water spout of a gutter system.
ascends and descends and up and down and up and down. Make up your mind, Spider.
Yeah, I wanted to actually know. The song can be found in a publication including an alternative version in the book Camp and Cameo in Lower California, 1910, where it was referred to as the classic Spider song. It appears to be a different version of this song using Blooming Bloody instead of Itsy Bitsy.
Okay.
It was later published in one of several modern versions in Western folklore by the Californian Folklore Society in 1948. Yeah, because the original lyric was "Oh, the blooming bloody spider went up the spider web. The blooming bloody rain came down and washed the spider out. The blooming bloody sun came out and dried up all the rain, and the blooming bloody spider came up the web again." That is the original.
And how far back does the original go?
Well, the original was 1910.
Okay.
Was described in a book in America, but it wasn't till it didn't become part of sort of culture really till the California Folklore Society sort of did it in like 1948. So yeah, so basically it originated in America, and then became more westernized and stuff like that in like 1948. So that's interesting to know, because I know like the nursery rhyme Frere Jacques is like originated in France and stuff like that. So
yeah.
It's just little stuff like that, because that'll now stick with me. Now I've looked that up, and it'd be like, it'll probably come up, you go out one night to a pub quiz or something, and it'll probably come up with something like that, and then it'll be like, well, what date did, Itsy Witsy Spider originate? And it'd be like, well, are you, the case, you can argue that, because it'd be like, well...
Yeah, if you want to be a real nerd about it.
Yeah, well, if they didn't specify, it would be like, well, it originated in 1910, but it didn't become folklore in Western until 1948.
Bloody duh.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It'll be a piece of information
Yeah.
that'll be that useless, it'll stick with me.
Right.
Because that's what my brain decides to do. Oh, I've got 8 more pieces of iron as well.
Cool. Alright, I'm making us some of the armor.
Okay. I'm still...
So I got some legs and boots. Legs and boots.
Is it going to be worth possibly if we got stuff to start storage drawing upstairs and stuff for some of the materials?
Uh, Probably. Yeah. So this mod's a little weird. They add some stuff to the stone cutter.
Mm.
Um, so there's the storage drawers show they have to make the oak trim and put it in the stone cutter. And it's got a UI, so basically you put that in there, then you got an option of what you want to make from that oak trim.
Yeah.
But the stone cutter's cheap. We can definitely make one of those, and then
I was just wondering, is it worth, like,
yeah, I mean, if you want to start chopping
I,
out trees and getting the wood and stuff for it,
yeah, well, I was just down in the sort of strip mine that I've created, so I was just,
okay. And then I'm gonna make a couple of iron swords for us.
I've hardly used my stone.
All right.